So, moving on from talking about comparisons between children, we're going to move into redirection and guidance. So, when we're talking about redirection and guidance, we have to remember that, like I said before, children start to create this correlation between their behavior and their self worth. So they begin those self evaluations. I'm good. I'm a good boy. They want to be good not only in their own eyes, but they also need to hear it. They need that praise that we talked about in that good communication. But on that same token, we have to reinforce to our children that nobody is perfect. Because once we start to build up in their minds that they need to be the best at everything, then when they do fail, they become deterred by that failure. I spoke about this earlier when we were talking about that deterrence of failure that keeps us from being successful in our lives. And that, while can also come from low self esteem, can also come from too high of self esteem. Children have to remember that they're not perfect, they're going to fail, and it is important that they've tried. And the way that we can really enforce that is when they have failed. Those are the greatest learning moments that we could ask for. Because when they have failed and they do start to become doubtful in their abilities, because let's say they've been successful for so long and they've been able to do every task that's been put in front of them with ease, and now a challenge has presented itself and they were unable to rise to that occasion, that is an amazing learning opportunity for them. And it's an amazing opportunity that we as parents and teachers need to take, because we need to take those moments to not only empower them to try again, because failure is nothing but an opportunity to reflect and come back at the situation with a new set of eyes. We also want to guide them. And the best time to guide them is not when they're riding that emotional high of feeling successful, but it's when they're riding that emotional low of feeling like they have failed, like they're incapable, because we can reinforce to them that nobody's perfect and we want to continue to try and we want to strive forward and do what's necessary to come at it with a new view, in a new lens, ready to take on whatever comes in front of us. So we need to remember that when they have failed, that is the time to really swoop in there and build up that self-esteem and remind them that nobody's perfect. And you're not going to be perfect every time, but you've tried. And who's to say that you won't be successful the next time? Maybe you needed that failure to know how to be successful. So